Hey YouTube, I just wanted to put together a quick video. You know, when people are talking about the future of silver, some of the naysayers will say, well, you know, when you're talking about a higher price point, and this isn't a silver to the moon video, this is just talking about silver in the future at a higher price point than it is now. I'm going to arbitrarily pick numbers. I'm not saying that that's where we're going or whatever. But I mean, look, it's obvious. I think silver is going higher in the future. Otherwise, I wouldn't buy it. But that being said, all the disclaimers aside, their argument is, who would pay $100 for an ounce of silver? Well, let's look at that. You know what's really, really ironic to me? As a precious metal, silver is seen as an inferior good. It is. It's seen as an inferior good. It's certainly no gold. It's certainly no platinum. And it's not a palladium either. The price is ridiculously low compared to any one of those metals. If you have all four of those metals, I challenge you sometime, just as a thought exercise, as a visual, take 1 ounce of gold, and I don't know the exact gold to silver ratio right now, but let's call it 53. Take 53 ounces of silver and put it next to it, and just look at that. Same with platinum. If you have a 1 ounce platinum coin, put 53 silver coins next to it. Palladium, 25 or so. It seems like a relative value. As an investment, silver is seen as an inferior good. In industry, it's seen as a superior good. Nothing performs like it. It's the best of the best. Nothing conducts electricity like it. Nothing is more reflective. Nothing performs like silver. So as a precious metal, an inferior good. As an industry metal, the best of the best. I don't know. I just find that ironic. One thing that I like to do is when I get a new subscriber, I'll click on their channel to kind of see what brought them to my channel. Sometimes you can kind of see a bit of a trail. And I like seeing a bit of a halo effect with some of the guys and girls that interact with my channel quite a bit. You know, it's really cool seeing, you know, so-and-so subscribe to Golden Pharaoh and then 5 minutes later subscribe to my channel. Or, you know, somebody subscribed to my channel and then 5 minutes later subscribe to Lance O'Way's channel. It's just really neat seeing that. The point is, as new people come to silver, they're used to seeing silver at a certain price point. They're used to seeing it $28, $29 an ounce. They're used to seeing it $30 an ounce. So as silver goes down, it's seen as it seems like it's on sale. You know, if you're an older stacker and you've been doing it since it was, you know, $4 or $5 an ounce, all this stuff up here in the 28s, 29s, 30s probably just feels like noise to you, just bouncing around up here. Even if it went down to even like $24, $25 an ounce, it would just probably feel like like I said, noise. You're so used to thinking of it in terms of $5 an ounce. But to us newer stackers, it goes down like that. That's just seen as an extreme buying opportunity. It just feels like it's on sale. And you can't believe how much silver you're getting for your money. You know, there was a time where, not too long ago, if you told a silver stacker that they'd be paying up to $700 for a roll of Eagles, they probably would have just laughed at you. There's no way. And yet, if they want to add to the stack, that's what they would have had to pay. I love when a new coin design, like an '08 Kookaburra or an '09, soars in value quickly. The reason for that is because it changes the perception. People get used to seeing a silver coin for $85, $90. Not an old Carson City Morgan. Okay, I mean that feels more like a numismatic thing, and it doesn't feel like it's silver so much as the whole Carson City rare numismatic play. These are modern bullion coins, mintage of 300,000, and yet they're selling for $80 or $85 because they're so coveted. A Debt and Death round came out in October. You'd be hard pressed to find it for less than $80, $85 on eBay. I love seeing it. Even if I don't have the coin, I love seeing it because it's changing the perception of silver. It's getting a bit of an image makeover. That to get this silver coin, you've got to pay up. You know, it's funny how when the perception starts to change like that, how powerful that is. And now it seems like silver's been here forever. It's almost hard to remember it getting here, to be honest with you. You know, it's just, it's been in this price range for so long. It's funny, we were watching the Pelican Brief last night with Denzel Washington and Julia Roberts. And I was thinking about Denzel Washington. And I was like, when did he become a star? I've literally watched every one of his movies. I went through his IMDb page. And I was like, oh yeah, I've watched that. But I was trying to remember the signature moment where he burst onto the scene. And I really couldn't pinpoint that time. It just seems like he's always been a big star. You know, I went through his whole movie catalog. You know, Julia Roberts had Pretty Woman, bang, she's a star. Mel Gibson comes along, Mad Max, bang, he's a star. Denzel Washington didn't really have that signature moment, but he's been a huge star forever. Same thing seemingly with silver right now. It's hard to even remember a time when it wasn't, you know, elevated in price. So what's going to happen when the next generation of stacker comes along and silver's at $40 an ounce or $50 an ounce? They'll be paying up because the image of it as an inferior good, as a precious metal, will start to go away. People will start realizing its value the higher the price goes. By then it'll be kind of too late. I'm not talking about parabolic moves. I'm talking about a nice, slow, steady climb and a perception change. So the answer to the question is, who's going to pay $100 for an ounce of silver down the road? The answer will be you, if you want to add to your stack.